Hi guys, it's me, Coach Rosa. I have Dexter here on my lap. He's also joining us. Now Jerry's off today, so I usually don't get to go live because I'm working, so it's a little later for me, but Jerry's also off, so if he pulls in and comes in, the dog's going to freak out and start barking, so I apologize in advance. I want to talk about how to eat like a naturally thin person. We're getting ready to start our weight loss challenge. We are starting it. It's the holidays. The goal, coast through the holidays without gaining any weight. It's always fun when you can drop a couple pounds too, but let's make the first goal, coasting through the holiday without gaining weight while enjoying yourself. Now, I don't know about you, but if you're anything like me, this is a very busy month. I look at November and I'm like, whoa, it's already starting. I had an awesome night out with my girlfriends that I haven't seen in a long, long time, some of them. And of course, that involves some festivities, some food, some wine. I also have a very busy month with family gatherings and Thanksgivings and Friendsgivings and family catch-up on Thanksgivings. And so trust me on naturally thin mindset. So I actually wrote a book on this years ago. It was called Mind Over Platter. And it's based on the habits of naturally thin people, how their mind works. That's my area of expertise, is understanding the mind and how it works. So I studied naturally thin people. I studied the habits of naturally thin people. And there's one thing that they do that allows them the opportunity to enjoy holidays, to enjoy gatherings, to enjoy life, and still not gain weight. And let me just step back a second and say, naturally thin people are not the skinny people. I'm not talking about someone with a hummingbird metabolism who eats whatever they want and everyone is like mystified. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about someone who naturally seems to monitor really well. They have a set of beliefs. They have a set of habits that serve them. And these habits that serve them allow them to live like the rest of us. But yet they seem to not gain 10 pounds. They seem to stay stable with their weight. They coast through a lot of things very consistent. And there's a set of beliefs and habits that they have. And that's really what I like to talk about and study and share with you. So most of you will be watching this on the replay. So I'm just going to go right into it. The thing that I want you to remember, because I'm not going to go through all of them right now. I'm going to pick one to help you to implement right away so you can enjoy these festivities and these gatherings. And that is, a naturally thin person does not like the feeling of being full. They don't like it. They are very comfortable, very in tune to their bodies, and they have a natural way of monitoring so that when they feel full, they stop. They don't even go there. So what I want you to do is I want you to start listening to your body. Take a nice deep breath. Slow down. Listen. Tune in. And then say to yourself, hey, how are you? Welcome. I'm going to put my glasses on. I want you to say to yourself, okay, on a scale from, hey, Chester, on a scale from 1 to 10, how full am I? How hungry am I? So there's two ends to this. When you get to a 1 or a 2, you're probably too hungry to make a wise decision. And so you're going to make decisions then that, well, I'll eat anything. I'll just have to eat anything. And so what I want you to do is know where's too hungry for you. So me, it might be a 3. When I'm in a 3, I'm still able to make a good choice. I'm going to go peel the hard-boiled egg. I'm going to open up the can of tuna fish if that's what I brought for lunch, rather than run out to the woman that's selling burgers on the street. Not that that's not my usually number one choice, but I see a lot of people choose that. And so the impulse becomes overwhelming because willpower will not get you through that hardcore hunger. Now, full is like a range up there from 8 to 10. It could be so stuffed. Hey, Marcy, so stuffed that you can't stand the feeling. Like Thanksgiving dinner, that's usually a 10. You don't ever want to see 10. That is the danger zone. That is a bad place to be. You don't want to go there. Naturally thin people monitor so well. Good morning, Joe. They wait till they're maybe a 2 or a 3 of hunger. They don't go into the danger zone where they're lightheaded or feel sick or it's like, I need to eat something fast, and run to the vending machine. And they take their time. They enjoy their food. And they stop when they reach somewhere around, a 6, a 7. Nowhere near full. Nowhere near full. It's about half of what you're used to eating from my experience, from all the years of doing this and all the thousands of people I've worked with, I have found that it's usually about half of what you're eating. Good morning, Susan. So I want to encourage you to start listening to your body. And this is a total slow down thing. You have to stop. You have to take a nice deep breath. Just like that. And listen. Listen to your stomach. Listen to your body. And get to know your body. Know that if I wait another hour, I'm not going to feel very good. So I will not be happy with this choice. Or I've got about 20 minutes and I need to eat something. One of the things that I've learned from this is there's a zone I have to go in where I might say to my family and my husband, okay, I'm getting hungry, so I need to know, should I have a snack now because we're going to eat in an hour and a half? Or are we going to eat in the next 35 minutes or 40 minutes? I just need to know what the plan is. And I find that is very helpful, communicating that. Because now I know where I'm going to lose a sense of control. I'm going to eat the bread when they put it on the table because I've got to eat something. My blood sugar is getting low. You don't want to hit that. So naturally, then people they just by nature don't do it. They don't like the feeling. They avoid the feeling. It's like an aversion to them. Well, not so much feeling hungry. The feeling full side is an aversion to them. So then you listen to your body. You chew slowly. You take your time. And you check in. Where am I? Where am I at right now? And then when you get to about, I'm halfway full. I'm not full, but I could have more. Can you actually stop? Take a deep breath. Engage in conversation. And maybe save the other half for later until you're actually hungry. And if the sense is, no, I still need a little bit more, then take a couple more bites and check in again. And when you take your time and you do it that way, you'll actually feel full faster than you ever realized. And I want that for you. I want you to know, and it's not full. I want you to feel comfortable, like I could have more, but I'm not going to. And so then what you're going to do is you're going to put it aside, save it for later. Nobody says you have to throw away food if you don't eat it. That's a myth. That's a whole other story. Those are limiting beliefs. Good morning, Donna. So what I want you to do is stop about midway, what normally would fill you up. Stop there and check in. And maybe you're at a 6 on the scale from 1 to 10. And stop at a 6 and see how that feels. And give yourself an agreement. If you're still hungry in 20 minutes, we can have more. Agreements with ourselves work. So I want you to start writing this down. Monitor. I talked about this yesterday about you're going to start writing down your food intake to get ready for the holidays and to get ready to see how you're doing and coast through it. The thing you're going to write down is what number were you at on a scale from 1 to 10 when you started eating, and what number were you at when you stopped. And anything past 8 is a no-no. That is only going to be stored for extra calories. You can't preventively eat. It's like if I eat too much now, it's not going to stop me from being hungry in 4 hours. So there's no point in doing that. What I always find comical is when people forget to bring, they say to me when I used to work with people one-on-one, oh yeah, I didn't pack food, I didn't bring lunch because I wasn't hungry. You're always going to be hungry. So hunger is going to come. And so what I want you to realize is be prepared for this. Understand that this is going to happen. Pack your snacks. Pack your lunch. You may not be hungry. That's the perfect time to go grocery shopping, but it's not the perfect time to meal plan. Always expect hunger to occur. I assure you it will. So on a scale from 1 to 10, measure. 1 is famished, 2 hungry. I mean, even 2 is probably too hungry. Maybe 3. Go for a 3. Then stop when you're at a 6, maybe a 7. Nowhere near full. Naturally thin people don't like the feeling of their stomach pushing past their pants. I've noticed that about them. They'll say, oh, I'm too full. I don't like that. I shouldn't have done that. Or they say things when they're eating like, well, I could finish it, but I'm not going to. You know, I actually could eat that whole box of donuts, but I'm not going to because I know I'll regret it. That's what naturally thin people do in their brain. They sort of go forward a little bit and they imagine the feeling of being full and they don't like it. So first habit we're going to implement, eat only when you're physically hungry. Stop the moment you're satisfied. This is the size of your stomach. It's the size of a fist. That's the size of it. There's no need to eat more than that. So eat only when you're physically hungry. Stop the moment you're satisfied. Get to know that feeling. Label it. Here's the number of hunger. Here's the number of satisfied. Stop. Push it away. Take a nice deep breath. And know it'll be there for you later. I hope this was helpful, guys. Please feel free to share my video. I want to get the word out. I love talking about this. I love sharing this. I'm loving live. I love talking to you guys. And give me a comment if you feel like this was helpful. Let me know what you determined about yourself. Private message me if you need suggestions. I'm really, really happy to be working with you guys. And the Holiday Weight Loss Challenge is starting now, so I'll be doing little videos, lives. I'll hashtag everything that's a video based. Coach Rosa Live. So it'll be hashtag Coach Rosa Live. And if you haven't liked my page, Mind Over Platter, please like it. It's been a pleasure meeting with you this morning, guys. And Dexter didn't lose his mind, so this is perfect. Say goodbye, Dex. He was perfect. He was just sitting here all calm, and he seems really happy and calm, but trust me, he's a rescue. He'll freak out at a moment's notice. So have a beautiful day, everyone. Enjoy this weekend. Be safe. Thank you, vets, by the way. Give a vet a hug today. Thank you, or give our vets, a shout out, because we wouldn't have all the freedom and the great opportunities we have if it wasn't for their service. So take care, guys.